Get ready to bookmark some new websites because in this video I'm going to share with you 9 free print-on-demand tools that you can use to create better designs, speed up your work process, and in effect get more sales. Now, whilst you have probably heard of some of the websites I'm going to mention, I bet you won't know all of them, so stick around so you can learn something new. The first resource on my list today is Public Domain Vectors. And this website is going to be useful for pretty much every print-on-demand seller because they've got a library of 65,000 vectors that are completely free for commercial use. And that means you can literally use any of these graphics in your t-shirt designs and sell them online. You don't have to pay anything. You just download them, use them, and finished. That's it. So you can come over here to vectors and filter by different categories. There's animals, flags, food and drink, nature, there's lots of different stuff. You can obviously also search for a specific thing. If you're looking for like fishing graphics, you can type that in here, and you have the option to filter by different tags. So one that I like to use, for example, is silhouette. That way you could find some cool silhouettes in here that you can then overlay onto a vintage sunset and create a design that way. I think you get the value of this website. I sometimes can't believe that some of these are free, and even though I have a subscription to Vexels, I still sometimes come back to this and use some of their graphics. So definitely worth checking out, especially if you're not a graphic designer and you're struggling to make designs, then this will definitely help you out because they've got some really high quality graphics on here. Moving on, we've got a website called MockupMark, and this is an online mockup generator. They have a lot of free mockups on here as well that you can access if you click on Get Started for free. You don't even have to sign up and create an account. You can just upload your artwork right here, or well, what I'm going to do is just click on one of these examples so that we can see what the mockups actually look like and use. And as you can see, a lot of these are with a nice background behind them. Then you also get a few ones that are sort of against a solid color background on a coat hanger, or like this one that's just a t-shirt laying on the floor. But most of them are sort of people in a scenery, and I could imagine these on an Etsy shop. They probably look really nice. Yeah, if you use mockups in your print-on-demand business, then do check out this website because they've got some really cool ones that you can actually get for free, and it's also dead easy. So all you have to do is click in here, upload your artwork, see if you think it looks fine, and then download it and you're done. So I hope you enjoy this website, have fun with it, and let's move on to the next one. So next up we've got Google Fonts, and I think a lot of people are aware of this, but I still wanted to mention it nonetheless because if you didn't know about Google Fonts, then you're definitely missing out. This is a massive library of really professional, high quality fonts that you can download for free, anyone can, and you can use them in commercial projects. So if we scroll up right here, you have the option to filter between different categories. You can then also type out something like, I don't know, best dad ever. And then you get an example of what that sentence would look like with each of the fonts applied to it. You can also search for specific fonts in here. For example, I know that Monotone is quite a nice looking font, sort of a retro style. You can turn up the font size right here to look at it better. And then all you have to do if you want to download one is just literally click on it, hit download family, and then it'll get the zip file for you. You can then extract that on your PC and just install it and you're done. So definitely a must-have resource. I've downloaded lots of fonts on here in the past, and yeah, there's definitely some really nice ones in here, so go check it out, and I hope you can find some new fonts for your t-shirt designs. Next up, we've got a tool called Photopea. This works basically like Photoshop, except it's in your web browser and it's for free. So to get started, just hit new project over here, then type in your dimensions. So I usually start with the Merch by Amazon dimensions and then hit create, and you've got your artboard ready right here. As you can see, it looks very similar to Photoshop. You can just pull in some graphics into this, move them around on your artboard. You also have a type tool right here that you could set up some text with. So for example, I'll just write out best mum, just turn up the text size a bit up here like so. and I'll center it and maybe change the color from black to this pink, and there we go. I mean, it's not a pretty design, but you get the idea. You can use this pretty much like Photoshop, and I'd say it's ideal for people who are just starting out with graphic design, or if you've just started your print on demand journey, then this is perfect to sort of test the waters of designing your own t-shirts. So if that sounds like you, then give this one a try, and I hope you can design some nice t-shirts with it. Moving on, we've got a tool that's going to be very useful for keyword research, and that is the Redbubble tag generator by Merch Titans, and it's completely free to use. I think you might have to create an account, but that's literally about it. And the way to use it is just type in your main keyword right here. So say you're making a cycling themed design, then you just type that in and then hit get tags, and then it's going to take a little while, like 10 or 20 seconds, to pull up related keywords to your main keyword that you entered. So here we go, it's finished fetching the tags, and as you can see, we've got cycling at the top, and then bike, bicycle, MTB, which stands for mountain bike, cycle, cyclist. So just many related keywords that you can add to your descriptions and titles, and that way you can try and get some more traffic, increase your sales. Yeah, I use this pretty much all the time, especially if I'm struggling to find keywords for niches that are sort of hard to find keywords for. You know, you do sometimes get that. Then this tool can definitely be very helpful. Next up on my list is a new website called My Designs, and this is very useful for many different things. Just to name a few, you can bulk apply texture to like literally hundreds of designs in one go with it. I did make a tutorial on that. It should be linked in the cards right now. You can also sell digital art on Etsy, which I also have a tutorial for, and many different other things, and you can do all of that with a free account of I think you get 2 GB of free space now. And if you click the link in the description, it should bring you to this page right here, which does show their pricing plans, but if you just click on this button, you can then sign up to the free account and get started. Lots of value in this platform, and it's extremely useful, even though it's just very, very new still, and they're still expanding what you can do with it. So I hope you like this one, and I hope it can save you a lot of time while designing your stuff and maybe while selling your digital downloads. Now, if you're always looking for free resources, then this next website called Deezy is probably a great place for you to look, because if you click on explore items and then scroll all the way down to where it says only freebies, then you just click on that and it filters out all of the free stuff that they have on this site, and there is lots of it, mainly fonts, but there's lots of other stuff like illustrations as well. You can also get overlays, like right here, gradient overlays, and there is 69 pages of it, so lots and lots of options. You also can filter it by different things like mockups, illustration, vector, fonts, there's logos, so various different ways to browse this website and find some stuff that you can use to design your t-shirts or mockups or whatever you like. Moving on, I've got a browser extension for you next, and this one's called Productor for Merch by Amazon, and I've made a couple of videos on this already on my channel because I believe it's a must-have if you're uploading to Merch by Amazon. They've got lots and lots of features that will save you a lot of time while you're uploading, and also, most importantly, you can really reduce the risk of getting rejections because of their trademark check buttons. And yeah, if you want to learn more about that, I will link a video from my channel, but you also do get instruction videos right here in German and English if you want to look into it that way. Yeah, definitely do add it to your browser. You won't regret it. It will save you so much time, and it is free, so really got nothing to lose there. And last but not least, we've got another Chrome extension that's a must-have for Merch by Amazon sellers, and this one's called Pretty Merch. It gives you a really nice looking interface that shows you your daily sales on Merch by Amazon. You also get notifications when something new sells, and some other cool features that will basically save you time. You can batch edit files or batch delete them, and lots of other cool features. So if you haven't heard of this yet, then do definitely add it to your browser. I've been using it for years, and it's definitely helped me out because the standard interface that you get on Merch by Amazon is just really ugly and also not very user friendly. I hope you enjoyed this video, and these resources can help save you a lot of time in the future. And if you want to learn a free way of how to bulk recolor a lot of your t-shirt designs all in one go, then I suggest you watch this video where I show you how to do that.